Well, everybody out there in Atlanta, this is Chris from MajorLegacy.com with another not so exciting episode of Topher's Log. Forgive me, I'm dealing with some bad vertigo issues the past couple days, vertigo and nausea. I don't know what's triggering the vertigo, whatever, but it's kind of put me down for the count. But I would be amiss if I didn't do some kind of a quick video or update, sort of a dress down version. Did not shower this morning, just like another video I did a little while ago. It's official. We all know this. Horror Nights Orlando and Hollywood have canceled. It was, in my opinion, it was inevitable, and I think it was the right move. I think they would have not done themselves any favors if they would have continued the event. I think that, with the ongoing pandemic, with the uncertainty, with the rising numbers here in Florida, I just think that it was the right decision. And like I've said before, I didn't want the event to continue if it was going to be in a watered down state. And I'm glad that we're not going to play that game. I'm glad that, because we all know that, all the people that were sort of, championing for the event to continue would have complained because things weren't whatever. It is what it is. But the one thing that I ask at this point is that we all just be nice to each other now. Can we stop bickering and arguing, and whether it's going to happen? Now we know it's not going to happen. Can we just stop with all the the vitriol, the name calling, and just let's move on. Hopefully the fuckery of 2020 will be gone by the time 2021 rolls around. It is what it is. I have said from the beginning that I feel like the event should be canceled or postponed. They hinted this morning that 2021, so I don't think we're going to get anything in early 2021. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, Horror Nights in February. Why not? If all this stuff is behind us by then. I doubt it will be, but who knows? It is what it is. The event, is over. We just need to move on. There's a lot of disappointed people out there. Of course I'm one of them. I know the entire community is hurting. The scare actors, the people behind the scenes, people who, don't have a job right now because of it. There's a lot of things that have been affected by this. But I ultimately think that this is for the best. I think that there is just too much uncertainty right now. There is, we are smack in the middle of this stupid thing. We don't know what's going to happen from today to tomorrow. I think it is for the best, and I think that, I think we all just need to take a deep breath. I think that we all need to take a deep breath. Give each other virtual handshakes, virtual hugs. The event continues, the year continues to be a horrible year, and I think it's going to just get worse and worse. I keep getting asked when was this decision made? I think you're going to find a lot of people, the insiders, will tell you that it was made within the last 48 hours. There was a whirlwind yesterday of people trying to confirm stuff and deny stuff and what is going on. I think the decision was made within the last 48 hours. I think it was a very quick decision. And there was other things that could have been involved in there as well. You've probably heard the rumors about houses being dropped and IPs being dropped and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Because rightfully so, some of these people were probably getting scared and they didn't want their names to be advertised during the pandemic. So, they probably just decided, look guys, let's just stop. You've had people that were well, they're still putting stuff up. Well, yes, there wasn't anything in the streets. There was no street construction happening. No lights were being put up in the streets. The only visible sign of construction that we had was the tribute store and also some lighting rigs that were being put up in front of the MIB tent. But that was it. So the houses are still up. Whether or not they'll keep them up all year, I think is going to be up for debate here. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows for sure what they're going to do. We've seen evidence that Hollywood is actually demolishing their houses. So it wouldn't surprise me if Orlando does the same. Some of them probably can remain up all year. I don't think that there's anything that's going to impede that. but I don't know. These are kind of uncharted waters at this point for the teams for Universal. So it wouldn't surprise me if the MIB tent comes down because that's got to survive hurricane season, and you know, if we get a big storm in here or a tropical storm or something, it might not be worth it to keep it up. So that could be a thing. But you know, it is what it is. You know, we are all disappointed. We are all sad. You know, it just it is the sign of the times. I wish there was something else that I could say, you know, that would make people feel better, but there isn't. It is just the nature of where we are. It is the nature of you know, it is just where we are, and it is what it is. But we move on. You know, I'll still continue my sort of virtual, or not virtual, my fantasy event that I've been revealing. May not get it this week. You might get it a while back. But you know, it is what it is. That will still continue. But most of the Horror Night stuff is going to end. And you know, it is what it is. But it is what it is. That is going to be the phrase. It already is the phrase. I use that phrase too much anyway. But you know, we move on. Let's just not be dicks to each other moving forward. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Be nice. You know, this is going to be sad for a lot of people. So, you know, I think, like I said, I think it's the safer option because I think that you could have run into a whole myriad of problems, like if you know, Orange County has to go into some kind of a lockdown mode again, or you know, have curfews in place or stuff like that. You know, that could have been possible, and then that would have affected the event anyway. So I think this is the right decision. I think it's the right decision. We wait until next year when we could actually have, hopefully next year, when we could have a full event. So, but anyway, guys, I think that I'm going to get out of here. You know, yeah, I'm going to get out. I don't want to say too much, and my vertigo is still acting up. So, but yeah, so no event this year, of course. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.